Yes.
Okay, a few things we want to review for some people coming back have been away since last year, and so welcome back here to the year 2026. So let's take a look up here at our day.
Wednesday, January 7th.
Wednesday,
Wednesday, January 7th.
January 7th. 7th. Today's date. So we would say that, what is today's date? 1/7/26. Is that understood?
Yes.
That would be understood. Or 2026. 1/7. Month, day, and year. Here in the USA. So if you travel to another country, not going to be the same. Let's take a look at our weather. I didn't take this off from yesterday, but rainy. It's raining.
Overcast.
This word right here came up yesterday. I forgot who brought that word up, who said that word. Maybe Aviva. Gloomy. What does that mean?
Dark.
Yeah, dark, not bright. Yeah. So that's the weather. Hi, Prana. So, what if I said, oh, he's such a gloomy person? What would that mean? Not happy, not friendly, everything is wrong. So we sometimes use weather words to tell about people. He's very sunny and bright. He's very happy, outgoing, gloomy, the opposite. So, overcast. Remember overcast?
Yeah. Older than cloudy.
What is overcast? How cloudy? Different from just cloudy.
Around.
Overcast means clouds over everything. So we look outside, no sky anywhere.
Yeah.
Totally covered with clouds. Precipitation today? Snow? What precipitation? What? Foggy. Oh, I like that. Some fog. During the day today, we will probably get more rain. I've heard that today. And
All day. Starting.
precipitation all day, off and on, rain coming down. So what will happen to the snow and ice? What will happen?
Right now.
What will happen? I want that magic word.
Sleep. Sleep.
What?
Sleep. Slippery.
What's going to happen to the snow?
Freezing.
It's going to freeze?
Freezing.
Will it freeze? 37 degrees? Actually, I think it's,
No.
now it's 40.
Yeah.
40 degrees Fahrenheit, above or below freezing?
Wow.
Above. 8 degrees above. What will happen to the ice and snow?
Melting.
It is melting as we speak. Yeah. The ice and snow turning to water. So freezing, melting, the other word, thawing. Thaw. It's like melting, but when we think of ice melting, it means ice is hard, it melts, turns to water. But the ground will not turn to water. It will become soft. We use that word thaw. Remember?
Right, the water.
Thaw. Remember that one? You talked about when you buy a chicken at the grocery store for cooking and you put it in the freezer. It gets hard, and then you want to cook it, you take it out and it thaws so that it's soft. Thaw. Little different from melting, but it means that it's no longer icy and hard inside. So if someone says, you need to thaw something, it means to lower the temperature, below or above freezing. And our temperature today, 40 degrees, and it is definitely above freezing. I didn't mention this yesterday, but we had in December a lot of days that were very cold. Remember? Cold days, icy days. Well, winter is not over. Winter has just begun. And the end of January and February are usually the coldest time of year where the weather is the worst. So we will be having more very cold days, ice, snow, and so on. So it's something to keep in mind. We will have on Thursday, when you're not here, it will be very nice outside in terms of temperature, up to 60. So you can actually go outside in short sleeves. You like. But it won't last long. Then it will become cold again. So just be aware of that when you're walking and driving and preparing to go outside. Just to review, for those of you that were here or not here, we had the word rather. Do we remember rather? Rather. I don't want to take this off. Rather. If you use the word rather, it can be used like very. It is rather nice today. Very nice today. Mostly nice. We like it, rather. But when we use would rather, it means I would rather use left hand than right hand. You choose. Okay. Rather, would rather. It changes the meaning of the term rather. Picking one. Would you rather have tea or coffee? Would you rather have a nap or go to work? Which one would you like? Picking one. So that was kind of a review from yesterday. So today's lesson that we have that we'll go through has to do with have to. What does that mean? Let's start here at the beginning with just not with the two.
He has a job. You have a job.
Remember, he, she, it.
He has. He has.
You, they, we, us.
Have.
Have. So just in present tense. But then it changes when we have has to. So I have a pen. But that is different from has to. He has. What comes after this is this one. We have a verb and a noun. Verb and noun. But have to or has to.
What?
Okay. Verb. Verb.
What?
Yeah. So he has to work. He must work. Has to, must. very close in meaning. What does that mean? Must. But what does that mean? I must take my medicine. What does that mean? Necessary. I have to take my medicine. Necessary. Okay. So we have different ways of saying that. Remember, if I said, I should take my medicine, what does that mean? I should take my medicine. What? I should take my medicine. What does should mean? Good idea. Should means it's a good idea. Must means necessary. So there's a difference in, remember we talked about importance of things. So if your doctor says to you, you should eat more vegetables, that means it's a good idea. You should take this medicine. It's a good idea. But if the doctor says, you must take the medicine, necessary. You have to take the medicine. You have to means necessary. Must and necessary. So we have
He has to work today.
necessary.
He must work today.
Necessary.
You have to work today.
Okay. So notice he and you, has and have.
You must work
Now past tense,
He had to work yesterday. He had to work yesterday.
so in past tense, Rahana, I gave you, I don't know if you got the correct one. This one? This one, yeah. Did you sign in?
No.
We also have to remember that in English, that in any language, when people speak the language, they make it go faster. So it's not each word very clearly. So I can say very clearly each word. What do you have to do today? Each word separately. What do you have to do today? It means what is necessary for you to do. But when people speak, they do it fast. They say, what do ya? What do ya? What does that mean? What do ya? What do you want? What does that mean? What do you want? That's how you have to listen to get used to how people speak. Doesn't mean you have to do it. You can be very clear and say, what do you want? But you will hear people say, what do you want? What do you? What do you?
Like a please.
It's strung together fast. Yeah. So, what are you doing today? What are you doing? Let's take a look here, and this is a little conversation. And it's a conversation and it wants us to use the correct form of must or have to as indicated. So remember, you can use have to, has to, or must. Either one. So, and this is a conversation. Let's start here. It says here, Claudia and Andres, 2 foreign tourists, are renting a car. They're asking the agent about driving in the United States. So we'll start here with Mohammed. We'll just go through and have everybody take one of these. We'll start Mohammed, first one.
Do I have to? I plus have to have a driving license.
Okay. Notice when they give you this, when they have things in parentheses, it means you're going to do something with it. So in this case, they did it for you. Okay. And this is a question. So a question starts with do. Do I have to have a driver's license? So now, second one, agent, Oscar.
What about
No,
Claudia?
this one.
Yes, I do.
He says, yes, I.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, Abdul, Andres.
Andres, what about Claudia? She has an international license, driver license. She plus have to get another license.
Now the question. How do we start the question? Does.
Does she have to?
Does she?
Does she have to get
Does she
another
have to?
license?
Does she have to?
Yeah.
Have to.
No,
Does
have.
he have to
No,
get another
she.
Have to.
Does she have? That's an interesting. Okay.
Has to have. She has to have. She
The license. But in the question, here's, she has to have a license.
Does she
But now
have
the question,
Does she have to have a license?
because of this.
Does she have?
So notice, she has to, but in the question,
Please have.
does she have to have in the question? So you would not say, does she has to has a license? No.
Does she have?
Have to.
Have.
Pardon? Have to have.
Have to have.
Do you have to have a car to drive? Do Do you have to have a license to drive a car? Do you have to have a permit? So we use this must, and then yeah. So you could say this.
She must have a license. She has to have.
Must have to.
Grooming position as grooming position. To realize
What is an international driver's license? International driver's license. All over the world.
is it correct?
Yeah, I don't think we have one here in Michigan.
1 year.
1 year. Yeah. Then you must change it to a Michigan license. Next one down here, agent. I'm not even,
What about Claudia?
no, next one.
No.
No,
Claudia, what about sick bell?
she,
Sick bell.
Cho này.
He doesn't.
she doesn't, does not. You could say she doesn't have to, or people would say in language, no, she doesn't.
No.
No, she doesn't. I'll put this up. Now this is the whole thought.
No, she does not have to have a license.
But in speaking, we make it shorter. So when someone asks you a question, no, she doesn't. Because we remember the question.
Have to have.
No, she doesn't. Let's go down here to Claudia Henna,
And
number 5.
What about seatbelt?
what do we have to do with
Now that's the question.
What about seatbelt? Do you have to?
Do we have to have
Do you
Do you have to wear seatbelt?
wear seatbelts? Do you have to wear seatbelts?
Seatbelt.
Do we have?
You could use we because it's people. You being everyone or we being everyone. You could even use I, me. You can't use me. Number 6, Shamima.
So 6.
Yes, yes, blind must wear seatbelts. It's the law in most states. Must,
Yes, you must. Now this one they want you to use the word must, but if you wanted to say yes, you have to. Use either one. Yes, you must.
Yes.
Yes, you have to.
Yes, you must.
Okay. Number 7, Rupa.
What do we have to do with that thing in the front seat of the car?
Very good. What do we have to do? Have to do. Yeah, okay. Okay. Long thing here from the agent. Praveen, go ahead.
No must.
What thing?
What thing?
Oh,
Oh, that's the letter basket. It's for letter, litter, garbage, paper, and things that you want to throw away.
Litter. What is litter?
garbage.
Like this.
Litter is garbage. So they called the garbage can here a litter box, a litter basket, litter. That's another thing that we learn about English. When we have double T, litter. But people will say fast, they'll say litter. Sounds like a duck. Letter. 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 Litter. E and I. Letter, litter. Claudia, next one. Go ahead.
No, you must not throw anything out the window. There is a 500 fine for littering. You have to keep everything inside the car.
Very good. And then Andres, next one.
We have to drive on the left side of the road the way they do in England.
Okay. Do we have to? Very good. Habiba?
No, mustn't drive on the left, stay on the right. Gloria, are there any other laws that you should know about?
Go back. What goes in 11?
Must not.
Must not. Sometimes people use mustn't,
Mustn't.
but must not is more clear. Anyone, where do you drive in Bangladesh? On the right or the left?
Left.
On the left? On the right?
They're right, from the left.
In the U.S., we drive on the right.
Yeah.
In Bangladesh, do you drive on the right?
Right, it's a problem for our first time right, and then left.
How about in England?
Thank
you.
Left.
On the left. And when you get in the car, you're on the right side, not on the left. How about in Yemen?
Right.
On the right. So some countries, Australia,
Left.
other way. So how about in Germany? Germany is like US. So, if you have a car in England and you drive to Germany, uh-oh, you have to pay attention. Where are we? Agent, next one.
Well, if you are going to turn right or left, you have to use your turn signal or the highway. You must follow the speed limit. And if you are driving more slowly than the other cars, you have to stay in the right lane. The left lane is for faster traffic. Obey the laws or the police will stop you.
Very good. driver's license. In Michigan,
And
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State. In New York, other states have a different name. California, California and New York I'm familiar with. It's called
Department to Motor Vehicle.
Department
Of Motor Vehicles,
or
DMV.
DMV. Driver's license. Now, a couple things, maybe you know about this, but the new licensing that comes with your driver's license can do other things as well. There is
Real ID.
Real ID,
Enhanced.
enhanced driver's license. Anyone here have a real ID? Your license?
State ID.
This is my driver's license. That's an old picture.
Yeah.
Up in the corner is a little gold star.
Oh.
Gold star in the corner. That's called a real ID. R-E-A-L. Real ID. It has the gold star in the corner. Then underneath, where it says Michigan, it says enhanced chauffeur license. What is chauffeur license? Chauffeur. What is it? Chauffeur. Sort of. Chauffeur's license means that you can transport people, not your family, in a car, in a vehicle, that I can move people. So for example, a person who is an Uber driver or Lyft driver would have a chauffeur's license. They should, okay, to show that they can drive other people. What does this mean? It means that the rules for real ID and enhanced ID license, you can do certain things. For example, if I want to get on an airplane, I have to have driver's license. One of these, I forget which one, I have to look it up, but I better look it up so I don't tell you the wrong thing. So, a real ID, if it has that little gold star up in the corner, it allows you to get on a plane to the U.S., California, Hawaii, New York, Florida, in the U.S. Not to Yemen, not to Bangladesh, but the U.S. The enhanced does this plus
Mexico and Canada.
So if I'm going to Windsor, Canada, I have my card, they look and say, is it enhanced? I don't need a passport. Otherwise, if you don't have that, you want to go to Canada, passport. If you want to go to Mexico, passport. So it's like a easy passport. You just carry it in your wallet. Lots of people here in the U.S. go back and forth to Canada, because it's so close. So something else I was going to say about driver's license. Sorry, stop. Yeah. A little bit of American information. Take one and pass one down this way. Extra. Enough? Okay. Extra? Everyone have one? Okay. Take a look at this, and if you go ahead and answer the questions. Put this around. Thank you. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes to look at this. Look at the questions in the back. Should last you a long time. So now my question is, are you going to drive it to work?
Yesterday.
Where are you going to park it?
We have lots of.
Oh, you have a place to park. That's good. Because parking downtown is so expensive. $10, $15. Good. Thank you. That was fast. I forgot to print the picture so you know what you're looking at. Everyone have one? Let's take a look here. Just printed this one with a picture. And up on the top it says Mount Rushmore, and Farhana in the back, read for us the 3 questions at the bottom of the picture.
Where is the Mount Rushmore?
Where is Mount Rushmore?
South.
I'll show you. Right here where my finger is. It's South Dakota. Now this map doesn't show you what the land looks like, but the word mount should give you a hint. Mount is part of the word mountain, so it's in the mountains. This area here has mountains in it. Farhana, second question.
Why are the people on the Mount Monument famous?
Why? Why are these people famous?
They are all president.
Pardon?
They are president.
They not are, but past tense, were.
Or
They were presidents in the past. And the third one, Farhana?
What are the large outdoor monuments do you know in other countries?
Does anyone know any monuments in other countries?
Yes.
Like what?
National Memorial.
Where is that? I think the most famous monuments in the world are probably the pyramids in Egypt. Those were monuments. They were built by people, but every country has certain monuments that people build to show somebody important or some tradition that's very important. So let's take a look at this picture before we start the reading. And starting from the left, George Washington. Who is he?
President.
First president. Next one, Thomas Jefferson. Who is he?
you are also.
President.
The third president. Next one, hold on.
No.
Lincoln is on the right.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 3, going from the left. 1, 2, 3.
Number 3.
Two.
Who was that?
Lincoln. Theodore.
This one on the right is Abraham Lincoln.
Second, Brazil.
His son Abraham.
1, 2, 3. Going from the left, that is Theodore Roosevelt.
Number 3.
Pardon? No, second one, this one. This is Thomas Jefferson. Well, let's do a tiny bit of history here. We know George Washington was the first president when the United States became its own country. So very famous for that. He was the first president. How long did he stay in office? 2 terms. Then it was an election. The second president was John Adams. 1 term, 4 years. The next president was Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson was a very educated man. And so many things that we think about in our history, in our Constitution, were written by Thomas Jefferson. So we will talk more about that. And he was there for 2 terms, 8 years. When George Washington became president, how many states were there?
2.
States.
50.
13. 13 colonies became 13 states. But they were all on the east. And people from the east started going west. Thomas Jefferson, by the time he was president, they started looking at this area. The Louisiana Purchase, buying it from France. The U.S. bought this land from France. Notice here, this area up here became part of the U.S. a little bit later, not during Thomas Jefferson. But now the third person in here was also a president. His name was Theodore Roosevelt. Often called Teddy. Teddy is a short name for Theodore. Teddy. And his name Teddy became very famous as the name for a little toy that kids would carry, a teddy bear. Have you ever heard of a teddy bear? People buy these for their kids today. A little bear, soft toy, a teddy bear. It's named after Theodore Roosevelt. Why? Because he loved bears. And so Teddy Roosevelt was president around 1900, before my time. But during the time my grandparents were alive, he was president. And he was a very important president because he was the first one to say, we have this beautiful land, these mountains, these parks, these beautiful things. Let's keep them that way. So he said, we will keep this natural. We won't tear the mountain down, we won't dig it up, we will preserve it for the future. So many people respect him for that. So now that it hasn't been built yet, but the last person there is who? Number 4. Last person on the right. Abraham Lincoln. Why is he famous? What did he do? A little more. Keep going, Oscar.
He stands for democracy, law and order.
Which one? We have to remember that the United States, when the United States became the United States, 13 colonies, some people were slaves. Do we know slavery? It was a big fight between the states that wanted slavery and states that said no slavery. Slavery tore this country apart, fighting, families against families, town against town. Many, many people killed. Abraham Lincoln was
Who is part is
in the North and the South. The South wanted slavery. And he said, no. When the states from the South said, we are not going to be part of the United States. No. We will be our own country called a confederacy, not the United States. We will keep slavery, and that's it. And so Abraham Lincoln said, one country. We will keep our country together. And so they did. And there was the North and the South of the United States were killing each other with armies. And in 1863, Abraham Lincoln said, no slave. He said to the people in the South, all your slaves are free. They are no longer owned by people. They still didn't like it, but it took a few more years to finish the war, so his actions ended slavery in the United States. The war ended in 1865. Slavery was ended. But what happened to Abraham Lincoln?
But he died.
How?
Somebody called him.
Yes, he went to the theater to watch a play in the theater, and someone came up behind him and
Killed him.
shot him in the head, and he died. So he was the first president to be assassinated. Do you know the word assassinate? Assassinate is to kill someone on purpose, usually an important person. So it's like murder, but from a very famous, usually political person. Assassinate. So that's why they're there. So let's read the story. Go back up here and we'll start. Muhammad, start us off reading about Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore is 5,700 fourth mountain.
Wait, what's that number? How would we say that number?
5,700.
You could say 5,700, or many people would say 5,700. You will hear that both ways.
5,700. 5,700.
Go ahead.
Mountain Rushmore is 500,
Five.
700 foot mountain in the state of South
Dakota.
The places of four people
Popular.
popular American President George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln, and
Theodore Roosevelt.
are carved onto on the mountain. These places are known as the Mountain Rushmore National Memorial and
Memorial.
what's this memorial?
Memorial. It means something to represent someone that's gone, that's died, but to have something in their memory. Memorial means memory.
Memorial and are the largest carved figures and the world.
The world. Next paragraph, Oscar. An official,
from the
historical, society, a group of people together,
of South Dakota had decided for the large monument. He wanted a monument of famous people from the
Wild West,
to
attract
tourists to have taste. He chose the
sculptor, Goodson Borglum,
because he was famous for his state.
huge statues.
However,
Borglum decided
to
carve
carve the face of bear
of what?
for
Presidents.
and every year everyone like that new side.
New
idea.
idea. Something they thought of. Now, the word sculptor. A sculptor is the person who makes a sculpture. Sculpture. And these are carved. That means with a hammer and chisel in stone.
And old. I don't know so much.
Yes, but this case, it's stone. It's hard rock up in the mountains. In 1927, not many people lived here. And the decision was made, let's do something that will get people to go visit out here. Remember that when people traveled in 1927, if you wanted to drive, the roads had not been built yet. So the roads were just dirt. Then they started building railroads. There were railroads. And people had a chance to go across here, and they saw, it's very beautiful out there. Hills and mountains, and it's a tourist attraction. What is a tourist?
Visitor.
A visitor, yes, who goes around looking at things. So they thought this would be a good idea. Next paragraph, Abdul.
Work started the project in 1927. About 400 men worked on the mountain. The workers were strapped into special chairs. These chairs were lowered down the mountain with safety lines. Hanging from the side of the mountain, the workers did the stop. The work was slow and difficult, especially in the winter months. However, no one on the project was killed or permanently injured. The work took 14 years to complete. Barnum died shortly before it was done, and his son took over the project. The memorial was opened to the public in 1941. People were amazed to see the huge faces. Each one was high as a 6-story building.
6 stories. That's pretty high. And the last paragraph, Mayon.
Again, the big memorial like this. There is a huge memorial like this, not over. Just 90 miles from Mount Rushmore. Birds are building another mountain. In turn, the memorial for the Native American chief,
Crazy horse.
When it is complete, it will be the largest sculpture in the world.
So, this is a story, a lot of things connect here. We talk about history of the U.S. We notice the movement of new states during the time of my grandparents. States becoming new states that were territories. This being an example of that. But also notice where this is. North and South Dakota. Dakota is the name of a people, a native people, the Dakota. The Dakota people. This state and this state are named for them. And now the last paragraph talks about a new person, a new statue close to Mount Rushmore. Crazy Horse. Who was Crazy Horse? What? Was he a horse?
No. Name.
Was he crazy? What did he do that was famous? He was the leader, the chief, the leader of the Dakota people. This is where his people came from. And when they finish this, I think if I can get a picture for next week, he will be on a horse. Crazy Horse was the means of transportation. Remember, not many roads, not many cars, until about 1920. But before that time, during the time of Crazy Horse, you wanted to get around out here, you needed a horse. And he was a Native American, very famous, very famous. That statue hopefully will be done by the time I'm still living. I would like to see it. But notice, Mount Rushmore started in 1927 and opened to the public in 1941. How many years was that? 14 years. Took 14 years to carve that into stone. So let's go to the other side with the questions. Over here at the top, we have some words up here. Carved. Carved means either cut or chip using a knife, a chisel. Next word, sculptor. That's the person who makes a sculpture. Shortly before means before, but not a lot before. Amazed. What does amazed mean?
Surprise.
Surprised. Memorial. What is memorial?
Memory.
Something to remember by. Memorial. Injured. What does that mean? Hurt. Pardon? Injured. Yeah. Like hurt, but not injured means like an accident. Hurt. Took over. What does that mean?
Some people.
Yeah, somebody stops and another person starts. Take over. And the past tense is took over. And not over. Pardon? Means it's still happening. So if I said, we are in class, class is not over, means hasn't finished. So did you guys try this? I'll give you a few minutes, then we'll go through this. Try it on your own. You can work together if you like. Answer the questions using those words.
Rainy day. Rainy day. Not like that. Monday, Thursday. And outside dark, winter, dark, winter. Hazy. Outside dark. Inside dark. With inside dark.
Okay, let's go here to completing the sentences, and we'll start here with number 1, Hannah.
A person who carves wood or stone is a sculptor.
Sculptor. Sculptor. Number 2, Shamima.
If you are really surprised, you are
Amazed.
amazed.
Very surprised, you are amazed. Number 3, Ruba.
A memorial keeps the memory of a person of living.
Memorial. Memorial. In the spring, in May, when we come to the end of our class, the national holiday is Memorial Day. To remember people. Number 3? Or number 4, I'm sorry.
If you took over something, you become responsible for something.
Very good. Became. Take over. Number 5?
When wood or stone is cut by an artist, it is carved.
Carved. Carved. It's ED, but we pronounce it carved. Number 6, Nassim.
When something is not finished, it is not over.
It is what?
Not over.
Not over. Finished. Another ED, but not ED sound. Finished. Viva?
When something happens just before another action, it happens shortly before it.
Shortly before. And the last one?
When an animal or person is hurt, he or she is injured.
Injured.
Yes.
Injured. Let's go down to the bottom and we'll go through these 4 questions at the bottom. And Farhana, read number 1.
When you listen to the news, what are your friends amazed to hear?
Well, let's talk about that. When you listen to the news, what amazes you? Anything? What would be an example of being amazed by something? Nothing amazes you? Like what? Well, you're amazed by something in the news. What do you hear in the news that amazes you? I heard something on the news last week that amazed me about a man who is not as old as me, but I think he might be around 60, and he is going to continue walking, but he has walked around most of the world, through Asia, through Europe, through Asia, across, he took a boat across to Alaska and walked through Canada. How long did it take him? 12 years. I was shocked. So he said to his family, "Bye, I'll see you later." That's a long time. Number 2, Farhana.
What did you do shortly before you came to class?
What did you do shortly before you came to class? Anyone? What? Breakfast. Yes. Anyone else have breakfast? I had my coffee shortly before class. Number 3, Farhana.
What is the name of another famous memorial?
Another famous memorial.
Statue.
What?
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. That's a memorial. Sometimes a memorial does not have to be a person. One of the most famous, we talked about pyramids being a memorial, which they are. They're very famous. But one that I think is more beautiful than anything I've ever seen is a place in India called the Taj Mahal.
Yes.
It is so amazing.
Yes.
Beyond, I can't imagine how they built that. So beautiful.
What is something?
Number 4, Farhana.
What is the name of another famous sculptor?
Sculptor, person who makes a sculpture. Did anyone go to the DIA
Yes.
last week? Probably the most famous sculptor in the museum there in Europe is a man called Michelangelo. Amazing sculptures that he did. Number 5, Farhana.
What is something that is not over yet?
An example. The class. Almost.
Almost.
Oh, here's a good one. Farhana.
What happened the last time you were injured?
Injured. Anybody here been injured? What happened?
Cut my finger and
You cut yourself.
Yeah. Knife cut.
What happened?
Bleed.
You bled, yes. I injured my ankle. No blood, but oh, did it hurt. So, injured means hurt by something, tissue, so like in an accident, injured. Okay, we'll stop for today, and we'll see you on Monday. Yes? Have a good weekend. It's good to see you. Welcome to our class again. Yep. Sign-in sheet. We had a student that was supposed to start. Amani, does anybody know Amani Al-Hajj? No? How many states? Oh, gosh. Never been to Texas. Nope. Yes. Yes. No. No. Oh, yes. I was in the airport. I never got off the out of the terminal when I was there. Yes. Over here, yes, yes. Just in Delaware. Maybe here, maybe a few that I haven't been to. What is my favorite state? I like Michigan, but my favorite state is this one. Yeah. It's so amazing, but so expensive. Oh. Then my second favorite state is this one. Maine. I like it so much. Where's my coat? What's that? Lobster. Seafood. It's so beautiful here, and the food is so good. And this guy over here, Abdul for Senate. Yeah, that's a person. Yeah. But I'm looking at the lobster. Abdul. So, anyway, we'll be spending more time talking about the states and some American history and some grammar next week. So, hope you come. See you next week. Be careful with that new car. Yeah, visit the States. Bye-bye, everyone. Anything you're missing?
I'm Protestant and Protestant German Protestant and principal. Out of 24 teachers. ये भाषा সিলেট প্রতিষ্ঠান আমরা সেটেল তো দেখা